Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to another episode of The Open with Esco Trading. I'm your host, Esco the Trader. Oh man, yesterday was incredible. So, the FOMC minutes shot the market up 4.5 points directly into the supply zone. I'm sure a lot of people were feeling very bullish at the end of yesterday, probably putting in a lot of calls, expecting the market to continue. And then overnight, the market actually started selling off and dropped 3 points back down, bringing down most of the market with it. So, what we're looking at right now is the SPY and the Qs are literally sitting right above their respective demand zones, and we are going to see what we can expect. I think for the first couple of minutes, we're just going to sit here and watch. Right now, I'm looking at a Chewy Palantir. Palantir actually failed earnings this morning, so I'm looking at them below their demand zone at 12. If we can get under 12, I'm going to take them to the downside. PayPal and Peloton. It's kind of a toss-up between Peloton and Roblox right now. So, and I'm also looking at the SPY to see if it breaks below 442. I'll probably try to scalp them down to the 440 demand zone. It's just a wait and see right now, see what we can get. We have about 15 seconds to the bell. Let's see what we get. Yeah, we're getting a little spike right now. All right, here we go.
Hey, 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 hey.
All right, let's see.
Hey,
SPY and the Qs
hey.
are trying to hold up.
Hey,
They're not really moving anywhere right now. All right, we have the moving averages just below. I'm sorry, just above both SPY and the Q. I also have a trend line on SPY right at VWAP. So if it goes up there and rejects, I'll be interested to see who I can take to the downside. All right, we're seeing Peloton getting rejected at 32. So let's keep an eye on 32. We're also seeing PayPal, lower right hand corner, getting rejected at 110.50. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Qs look like it wants to break down. Peloton, nice rejection. Caught a little bit of a bounce at 31.57. Chewy, upper left hand corner, rejected on the 200 at 49.90. Alright, PayPal is getting a pop here. Alright, so we need these stocks to break these levels before we just jump in. It's probably going to be a wait and see right now. Alright, Peloton is in its demand zone, as you can see right here. So we're just going to wait to see if it breaks below this 11.96. Next candle's about to form in 10 seconds. SPY and Q is just holding. They're not really doing anything right now. Peloton looks like it wants to drop a little lower. See if it breaks this. Alright, looks like it's breaking it. Watching the market. It's bouncing. Alright. It's interesting though, because with the SPY and Qs literally right above their demand zones, it's going to be kind of hard to try to play puts on anything right now. Because if they go down there and then they start to bounce out, it can pull the entire market up with it, and it's just really not going to make sense. Actually, it's not really a smart move to play any puts right now. Off the first candle, maybe. Like over here with Peloton in the lower left-hand corner, that first reject right here off of 32, probably could have scalped it for, I don't know, 30 cents, but other than that, it really wouldn't have been too wise. All right, SPY and Q are making their way down into the demand. Now, honestly, this could have just been a play, just playing puts until they get to that demand and then just get out. My main watch right now is Palantir in the upper right hand corner, looking to see if it breaks this demand zone. It's coming down. It's coming down slowly though. I think I have it on the 5-minute. Do I? I do. There we go. Alright, we're seeing SPY and Qs get a little bit of a bounce here. It's probably going to be a slow morning. QS was another one that failed earnings. Yeah, this is another one I was looking at. Nice demand zone. That's a lot of support down here, so definitely don't want to try that. Alright, the market's kind of just sitting idle right now. Alright, Chewy is still in our zone. Chewy could possibly reject right where it is. See which contracts we have up right now. 49 puts. Yeah, we're actually in the right place. Alright. This could possibly be a good entry. See if these 49 puts 89. Okay. This might be a good entry for Chewy. I don't even think Chewy is moving. Yeah, that looks like a good entry on Chewy. It's not really moving with the market though. Let's see what this next candle looks like. Alright, we open a little bit higher. Let's see if we break above this 200. Alright, Chewy is breaking above the 200, so unless it starts to wick and we get some selling pressure here. SPY and Qs are just kind of sitting, trading sideways right now, not really doing anything. Alright, there goes Peloton. That is where my normal entry would be, but there's a lot of support down here. So I don't know if I want to take that. Since I could possibly, let's see. SPY doesn't look like it wants to go down though, that's the thing. Alright, let me oh man. I tried to start a small position right there. Alright, looks like we're in 31.50. See if the Qs reject off of VWAP. We can try to anticipate a move down into demand. Palantir is taking its time coming down. It's almost at the bottom of its demand zone at 12. It's taking its sweet time though. Alright, watching Peloton. Alright, SPY looks like it wants to come down. Man, yep, Chewy rejected off the 200. Yep. It was taking a long time, but it's finally doing it. See if we can get some of this. See if we can get a pullback on Chewy. I have a feeling it might come down. SPY Q just sitting there sideways. Chewy might be an entry. Chewy's just moving so slow right now. There's like no volume on it. Man, there he goes. Yeah, that was a hard rejection off the 200. Man. That was slow. God, that was slow. There's no volume in the SPY right now. Zero. Alright, we're getting a pullback on Chewy. Alright, let's see if Peloton makes it back up to the 200. Alright, if it does, we'll add again. I don't know if we're going to get filled. Yeah, we just got filled again. Alright, so how many do we have? We have 40. Alright, looks like Palantir is approaching the bottom of the zone, so we might, man, look at Chewy. Keeping an eye up on this 200 reject, but it was just moving so slow. Volume is only at 90,000. 90,000, not even 100,000 yet. This would have been a good reject right here. Alright, PayPal is out of our zone, so I really don't even think I want to play this anymore. So we can take a look around the market and see if there's anybody else that's worth trying to play. Very slow morning. Very slow morning. A lot slower than I would have anticipated. Nvidia's coming down a little bit, yeah. They failed earnings, but they're trading sideways. Bitcoin. Alright, let's go ahead and exit. Let's see, we can exit our Peloton. Let's see, alright, Palantir is looking. Alright, let's see if we can get out of our. Alright, we're out of Palantir. We're out of Palantir. Now we can just keep our eyes on. We're out of Peloton, I'm sorry. Now we can keep our eyes on Palantir. See if they break the support. Peloton is just moving opposite of what the SPY and the Qs are doing right now. Okay, let's see. Okay, this might have a demand zone below. GM, alright, SPY is about to hit the demand zone, so we might get a pop here. Alright, I think we're good for Palantir. Let's get these 11 fives. SPY starting to bounce. Alright, SPY looks like it's coming down. SPY looks a little bit weaker than the Qs. Microsoft trading sideways. American Airlines not really doing anything. IBM broke the pivot. Alright, we got a lot of selling pressure here on Palantir, so let's keep our eyes on this. I think this is going to be our next play. SPY starting to bounce here. We might get a rejection here on Chewy. These are 49 puts. See if we can get filled on Chewy. Alright, we're in Chewy, right? Rejection off of VWAP. We'll add again at 49.81 if we get back up there. If we break the VWAP and we get back to the 200, we'll add again. SPY, Qs, a lot of wicks on the bottom, a lot of wicks, a lot of buyers down here. They're trying to hold it. Watching Palantir getting a little rally. Upper right hand corner. SPY is right above demand. Getting a little rally here from Palantir. We'll let it go back up. If it goes back up to VWAP, we'll definitely try to take it back down to 12. Tesla, nasty rejection off the 200. Alright, Qs are in their zone. Look at Tesla. Tesla's, man, that was a nasty rejection. It's coming down hard. Alright, the SPY and Qs are both in their respective demand zone, so at this point, we can expect a rally. I'm expecting a very nice long green candle coming out of this. Now, if SPY goes completely through this, if it breaks this pivot here at 442 and breaks completely through this demand zone and goes straight down, then you know, my hypothesis from yesterday about the market rallying and then all of a sudden the market taking everything back the next day, you know, was accurate because they've been having a pattern of doing that for quite some time now. Why they continue doing that, I don't know. I'm going to trim 4 of these Chewy contracts. Alright, I got 4 gone. I'm holding on to 1. Made back our loss. Made back our loss on Peloton. That's good. So I'm gonna hold this last one. See if we get down to see if we get down another 20 cents. I'll hold this last runner. See, oh, Tesla. Wow, that was a nasty 8-point drop on Tesla. Nasty. Wow. Yeah, it looks like the SPY is going through this demand zone. So yeah, they're right at the pivot. Alright, let me get out of, I wasn't even paying attention. Let me get out of this last Peloton. I actually hit my target. I wasn't even, alright, so I'm out there. I lost a little bit. I was trying to look at the SPY. Trying to see what it was going to do. Alright, nasty rejection on Tesla. Whoever caught that definitely banked. Oh, SPY is out. Alright, SPY is done. SPY just broke through. So at this point, the Qs are still in their demand zone, so they can actually salvage. I want to see if Chewy's gonna break this pivot. I wouldn't mind getting in 5 more. Alright, so we're 1 for 1 so far today. Lost on Peloton. Made it back with Chewy, so we're at break even. Looking at Palantir, my next play is going to be a reject off of VWAP. We can catch it up here at about 12.25, 12.30. We can take it back down to 11.99. So that's going to be our next play. We just need some volume, man. It's got a lot of volume, but it's just not moving that fast. I mean, right now, Palantir is at its daily average, and it's only 19 minutes into the trading day. But I need it below this pivot, though. I definitely need to get below this pivot in order to feel confident taking it down. Now that the SPY has broken down, Qs are in their demand zone now. They look like they're trying to hold up the market. I don't know how low we can go, though. That's the thing. I don't know how much lower we can go. Let's see what you had here, Peloton. No, that wasn't it. Nope. Nope. Alright. Yeah, Qs are holding the line. Just literally holding the line right now. Keeping the market afloat. Need Palantir to come back up. I'm gonna load the boat if they do. Unload the boat. SPY's coming down. Chewy looks like it wants to. Let's see if it closes below this pivot. If it does, that'd be great. We got 45 seconds left on this candle. Yeah, the market looks like it wants to come down. Tesla must be tanking right now. Yeah. Alright, Chewy, we got 25 seconds left on this candle. Got to stay patient. See what it's going to do right here. SPY's holding this pivot. SPY's holding this pivot. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Alright, up. Alright, let's see. Palantir and Chewy are holding. SPY's coming down. Palantir and Chewy are holding though. Alright, Palantir is on its way up. I'm curious to see if it's going to reject here, if it's going to reject off of VWAP. Gotta be very careful here. As we're starting to grind back up, we're starting to rally a little bit. Kind of creating this little fish hook. All right, let's see what Palantir does here. If they reject, let's go. Low volume on this rally. We didn't get filled. We got filled. All right, we got filled. We got filled on this VWAP rejection off Palantir. SPY looks like it wants to go maybe a little bit lower. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th red candle. About to start the 8th red candle going down. This is not typical. Alright, SPY looks like it wants to bring the market down. SPY is looking very weak. Qs are holding this pivot. SPY looks like it's trying to break down. See if we get filled again. Damn, we didn't get filled. SPY is coming down. SPY is at the 440. This is a very crucial level. All right, let's see. All right. Market looks like it wants to show a little relief bounce right here. Watching Palantir to see if it rejects off of VWAP. We're getting some volume coming in. Yeah, the Qs are holding the pivot right now. Again, it just looks like it's holding up this market. Let's see if we can get a little bit more downward movement. SPY looks like it wants more. SPY looks like it wants to come down a little more. All right, let's see where Tesla is. Yeah, Tesla look like it's, yep, coming back down. Qs are holding this pivot. They're holding it with like one toe. All right, SPY looks like it's coming down a little bit. There we go. SPY looks like it wants more. Alright, let's get out. We're going to go ahead and get out of our Palantir. We're out of Palantir. Looks like it wants to break above. Yeah. Alright, we got out of there. This was a little disappointing because, you know, with decreasing volume here, I was expecting it to go ahead and reject right here off of VWAP with the SPY looking so weak. Let me pull up the SPY. Look at this. This is a SPY right now. Look how many consecutive red candles they have coming down. Palantir failed earnings, but yet it's finding enough volume here to push it back up when the rest of the market is coming down. This is backwards, but it's okay. We'll just we'll find another entry. We have the 50. We have the 50. This 50 might be a rejection. If SPY can't get back above this pivot and it tries to go lower, I could see it definitely rejecting. We have some buyers here at 12:30 on Palantir. We have a huge wall of sellers at 12:50. Qs are literally at the bottom of their demand zone. Alright, Palantir, looks like those guys are gone. Let's see if we can get filled. Let's see if we can get filled. We just have some orders sitting out there right now. Alright, we're in. Alright, so we're in. We're looking for this 50 reject. Alright, spot's starting to come back down again. Let's see if we can get this a decent reject here. We need a decent candle. 1221 would be nice. $12.21 would be nice. SPY looks like it wants some more, man. Let me pull this down so you got, there you go, so y'all can see. There you go, SPY's coming down. SPY looks like it wants some more. See if we get another 10 cents out of Palantir. I hate that there's support below it. I really do. Alright, we're still half of our position right there on Palantir. Look at the SPY. SPY's coming down. Palantir's already... Man. SPY's coming down, man. There we go. Come on, Palantir. Alright, we're out of Palantir again. We didn't get much. We didn't get much. We're up. We're green now. We're 2 of 3. Yeah, we didn't get much on that move. We just got a little bit. I see a SPY starting to bounce here, which is what, you know, I don't want to stay in this Palantir if SPY is bouncing. Because this can, I mean, it hasn't been, wow, now it's making the move. I don't know where this move was at like 15 seconds ago. Alright, Qs are holding the pivot. Alright, at this point, I'm done for the day. 2 for 3, lost on Peloton. Got it back on Chewy. Lost a little bit on the first Palantir trade. Got it back, and now we're green again on the second trade. So at this point, I think the market is probably going to balance out because the Qs are at the bottom and they're starting to rally back up. So at this point, you don't want to press your luck, you know. 4 trades, 2 for 2. We're green for the day. That's it. That's it. Don't press your luck. I'll set some alerts to let me know if SPY goes lower. Matter of fact, let's see where these are previous supply zones. Broke those. Yeah. Next demand will be at 439. This is the next demand zone down here. So we might rally a little bit now. The Qs are just holding. Alright, so we have, let me see, from here, 440. So we have about 75 cents down. About 83 cents down. Can you scalp it? Yeah, you can scalp it. But at this point, the market can do what it wants to do. I'm done trading. See how Palantir rallied right here? This is why I wanted to get out. See how it rallied with the SPY? That's why I pulled it up. But, even though the market was coming down, Palantir was finding support at the bottom of this demand zone and it started rallying back up. Alright, yeah, so now the market looked like it's going to start popping off. So we're done for the day. We are done. Market can do what it needs to do. We'll come back and check back in a few hours. Let's see. We're just going to go through the watch list really quickly just to see if there's anything else out here that we missed. Oh man, that would have been good. These contracts, I bet you, were just insanely priced. Let me see. Yeah, 550 a piece. Well, they're 550 a piece now. I'm sure within the first 10 minutes they were probably around 7 or 8. But yeah, this was expected. They failed earnings, so this was expected. They only dropped like what, $20? How much did they drop? About $30? $20, $25? Not bad. I expect a little bit more downside. Let's see if anybody else. Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of fish hook patterns. Most of the market is gonna be replicating what the SPY did. Oracle. Now this was good. This was decent here. Oracle literally giving back everything from yesterday and then some. Wow, this was good. Perfect setup. Pull back to the 9 for a further continuation. Another pull back to the 9. Another further continuation. Yeah, this was good. One of my favorite types of setups. Walgreens. If it breaks this pivot, it might have some room down. GM. I saw GM earlier. GM was looking weak earlier when I looked at him in the pre-market, but I didn't think to take him. Citigroup. Yeah, I saw Citigroup too. They were looking weak. I was wondering how the banks were going to react off of the news. IBM, right? It's the demand zone right here below. Yeah, this might rally. Ford and GM are pretty much the same stock. GM is just a bit more. Look at this. It's like if you're not forming the fish hook, you're forming a rally. This is actually a bear flag for Tesla. This is a bear flag right here. With the Qs being in their being inside of their demand zone, I mean, you could probably get a quick scalp to the downside. Yeah, this is a bear flag. You break this flag, you break below this pivot and come down. Kind of a decent scalp. Yep. If it's not the fish hook, it's probably gonna look like a J. Some stocks are bouncing pretty hard. Others are not. Perfect setup right here. Absolutely perfect setup. I could tell it was moving slow within the first couple of minutes. Another fish hook. Fish hook. Fish hook. All right. Just have to make some notes for my journal. Something I saw. Okay. Need to make this note. A very important tip I just realized. Very important tip. Nice setup on Kellogg's. Very nice setup. What I like to see, rejection off the 50, continuation lower. The one thing about picking stocks to play in the morning is trying to pick the right ones that's going to do the patterns that you prefer to trade off of, you know? It's a hit or miss. It's definitely a hit or miss. AMC is back at 20, yeah. I don't know. AMC might continue up. Market is tanking. AMC is going up. This is, yeah, look at this. Volume, yeah. Pretty decent volume for the first 40 minutes of trading day. Low rejection here at 20. Let me see what we have up on the book. It's pretty evenly stacked. Even number of buyers and sellers. So it can go either way. AMC can go either way today. Alright, well that's it. That's it for the open. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Esco Trading. I'm your host, Esco the Trader. 2 for 2. Ended the day green. Lost a little bit on this Peloton. Lost a little bit on the first Palantir, but we were able to make it back along with Chewy. So we will look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Thank you so much. Have a great day. And remember to always trade